Okay, there we go. I can see it live now. Right, let me just go and put the normal blurb in. There we go. Hello, Neela. Just going to put in my blurb. Day we on Thursday. Oh, okie dokie dokie. Excuse me. I'm fine, thank you. Just working out some new cards to do, so trying to figure them out. So I shall be sat doing that until anybody wants reading. No, not at all. Some people it just takes longer for it to sink in until it clicks. Hello Mandy, hello Reshma, my lovelies, how are you? Well, we don't want to ask ourselves that, my lovely. Remember, you're perfect as you are. What's not perfect is the story you keep telling yourself, how you're seeing yourself, how you're seeing others treat you. You don't have to keep identifying with the old version of you. Just drop it. Okay, like I said, there's nothing to overcome, there's nothing to heal from, there's nothing to change except the story. Stop giving energy and relighting the past in areas that are not serving you. They didn't serve you before, they're not going to serve you. Just drop it, let it go, focus on what you want, select what you want, claim it, and expect to see it, okay? Because you're giving that energy. It's never about what you want. Remember that, my lovely, okay? It's never about what you want. It's who you are being in relation to that. So if you're wanting your specific person, are you feeling that they are not choosing you, not wanting you, not loving you? Then you're going to keep seeing that. If you ignore the 3D, you know, stop giving it attention and energy and see that as the old script playing out. So we're not going to react to that. We're just going to whatever. Okay, I don't know what that is about, or yes, that does exist or did exist, but it no longer exists in my mind. You changed the story. The new cannot come in if the old is being constantly replayed. There is no room for the new. Okay. Good, good, good. Okay, Reshma, my lovely, which pile for you? When you're dreaming a lot about him and it's showing you that he is choosing you, he is wanting to be with you, you know, you're having dreams where you're together, then that's because you're impressing your subconscious with that new story. Okay, so you will see it reflected back to you. There's always movement. And again, remember, nothing has a meaning until you give it a meaning. Okay, Reshma, this is yours. A bit of a time lag on what I'm seeing on the video. Okay. Okay, there's movement coming in of some kind, Reshma, so let's carry on. Okay. Happy movement, happy news. Okay, so don't start worrying, stressing, getting anxious. Okay. It may even be just, you know, just reminding you that there's always movement behind the scenes on what you are focusing on. Okay, you know, living, you know, within imagining your perfect relationship, etc. So not worrying and stressing. So it can be either way here. Yeah, I feel, because I said clarify, and it's drowning in your emotions here and worrying and stressing. So if you do start to go back to looking at 3D, where is it? Why isn't it here yet? I've been a good girl on my mental diet, etc., etc. Where's my reward? Remember, there's always movement to stay within. Okay, stay focused within. Nothing is changed in 3D. The 3D is the reflection of what you've changed within yourself. So I feel it's just letting you know that there is movement. Okay, just remember that just because you're not physically seeing it, you are staying in front of that mirror, reality mirror, knowing that if you stay put in the conviction and the knowing of what you are claiming and expecting, then you will see it reflected back. It has no choice. In any area of your life, they're saying, okay? And they're not just saying in relationships, they're saying in all areas, anything that you want. Remember, it's already there. Okay, keep moving forward. They've given you the map on how this works. Okay, so keep going forward with what you are, how you are seeing yourself now. Okay, so like in your business, you are successful. You're always busy. You know, business is booming. You're making loads of sales. Relationship, you know, you're chosen, you're wanted, you're desired, you're spoilt, you're cherished, you're loved. Okay, you feel, it feels so good to be in a loving, committed relationship. You're seeing your person show up how you want. You know, I had this discussion with somebody earlier that they still are. I'm hoping he's changing. You know, I'm hoping that he's hearing me. It's, you know, that 3D version has been created. It's not going to change. Okay, what you're doing is selecting the new version and brewing it within you, cultivating it within you, because it already exists. We're not changing anything in 3D. It's already written in stone. Okay, it's already there. That's the script you've already written, and that character in it that they're playing. Okay, I had to sort of give the if you've got a car and you decide you want to put a new engine in it, one that is faster, one that is more economical or whatever, the outside looks the same, but the inside has changed. Okay, so just reminding anybody who's been following advice on the laws, okay, that you are not changing anything in 3D. The 3D is the reflection of what you've been thinking, feeling, believing, and assuming and expecting. So carry on moving forward with the plan, your plans, okay? Yeah, and seeing, you know, not just your SP, but everything, money coming towards you, everything coming towards you. It will come towards you because you're attracting it to you, okay? It's like literally, because I now understand that all outcomes already exist and every version of us exists, I literally am, right, I'm selecting what I want, I'm claiming it, I'm doing a little imaginal act that is like me having it, or somebody congratulating me on it, or I'm scripting as if I've got it. I'm having inner conversations as if I've already got it. And then I'm just expecting it because I know it's done and already mine. The minute I desired it, the minute I selected it. And I don't take no for an answer. I don't waver anymore. Okay, last year was terrible. All the bigger things that I wanted wasn't because they were harder. It's because I kept doubting and fearing and checking 3D and where is it? I must be doing something wrong, and I'm not doing that anymore. Okay, so even me, even though I've been working with the law for the last 6 years, 5.5 years, it's only just really sunk in to not waver. It's already mine. Okay, just like if I booked a holiday, I'm going on that fucking holiday. Okay, I paid for it, I'm going. So, you know, it's really helped me, and it's bringing things to me much faster, a lot faster, because I'm not taking no for an answer. If there's a version of me already fucking doing it, then and then I'm standing in front of that mirror till I see it reflected back. But it's all about me feeling like I'm already that person. I've already got it. It's already done. I'm satisfied. I'm not looking for it. I'm not longing for it. Okay, of course I still want it, but I'm not in that, where is it? Hurry up. I need it. Because I've given it to myself within. Yeah, it's something that's natural, but we're taught the opposite, and through society as well. We think, time is an illusion, and separation is an illusion. You're not separate from anything or anyone. There is no time. Everything is now. We're all connected by consciousness, by energy. It's the story you're telling yourself about the thing that you want and who you are embodying. Yes, it does, but I've learned to overcome that as well. I just say, nope, I am the version of me that already has that. Okay, if I've already got it, why am I being anxious about it? I'll just go and take deep breaths and go and do something that chills me out in the 3D. Listen to music or whatever. Okay, so I don't let myself become anxious, or I just keep repeating on a loop something as well. Yeah, he's yours. Okay. Again, with this card, it is a bit about, you may not be thinking that, but I have to say it as well, is that you might, things might pop up in your head where you still think he's playing a game with you. Remember, he's not. He's playing the part you've given him. He's not purposely defying you. He's carrying out the script that you've written for him before. Yeah, focus on what you want. Okay, so even if you're saying things like, yeah, I'm feel on top of the world, I get everything I want so that I can have everything I want. My world takes care of me. Everything always works out in my favor. But stay focused on what you want as well. Oh, they do, because they're so quick in there. Your subconscious will run on the programming it's got. Right, again, we're not looking for it. Okay, we're not, the how and the when's not your job. Remember that as well. We're not looking for the changes. We're not monitoring it. We're not micromanaging the 3D. Yeah, we're not thinking that, we're not getting what we want. We're shut off. We're being punished or anything. We're not, okay? We're not closing off to anything. Yeah, again, not looking for it. Okay, this is more like I'm looking for it, what I want, what I'm passionate about. But this is like, well, hurry up, because if I had it, then I'd be happy. Okay, no, we're everything within first. As within, so without. Yeah, he's already showering you with romance and love and passion and affection. He's already giving it to you now, internally. Okay, you're hearing him tell you how he loves you, and you'll say, oh, it feels so good to be loved and adored by him. Again, you're writing the new version of him. My client earlier couldn't understand that she said, I can't imagine him ever changing. I can't imagine him ever being like that. And I said, you're not trying to imagine, and you're not changing that version. You're totally letting it go. All those past versions, the ones who's lied, cheated, gone off and done this, that and the other, okay? The one who's disrespected you, not valued you or appreciated you. I said, you're literally writing your new character. You're putting that new engine in. Okay, I want it to be a 2 liter. I want it to be do 100 miles per hour in 2 seconds. You know, you're deciding what you want and selecting it from, you know, the versions that already exist. The only one that you're going to entertain showing up for you. Yeah. Again, just reminding you to turn your back on any emotions that are not serving you. In other words, remember, you don't have to keep buying back into that. You don't have to identify with that version of you anymore. You don't have to give meaning, old meanings to that anymore. And again, reminding you, it's all a reflection of your thoughts and feelings. Yes, it's still work in progress. It's still learning, okay, but we're always evolving. You know, even before I even knew about the laws, I can look back on my life and see how I've always changed. You know, wanted different things, wanted to do different things, felt differently, dressed differently, looked differently. Okay, so we're always evolving. It's a continuous journey. And yeah, not allowing ourselves to be played like a fool by our negatives, you know, like a puppet, slave to the devil, the negative, lower vibrational energies. We're human. You're never going to be 100% happy, positive, confident, strong, but we can come back to it quicker. We don't dwell. Like I used to be terrible and dwell for months. Okay. Now I'm lucky if it's sometimes even 5 minutes, I can snap out of it quickly. You know, I had to build up to that time before it would be like for 2 days or 3 days or a day or an afternoon or a morning, depending on when I sort of went into negativity mode again. But I can snap out of it really quick now. Yeah, again, you know, remember, you're giving birth to what you want. What you want will be born into the 3D. So staying in your wish fulfilled. And remembering you do have the key. Okay, the key is right there. You're never separate or shut out from anything. Time is an illusion. Separation is an illusion. You're the magician. So have fun creating the life you want. Okay, let's just bring in these. Yes, good, good, good. A time for healing, but it's not. Okay, just take that in your case, Spirit is saying, as a time for resting and knowing. Okay, there is nothing more to heal. Remember, it's just dropping the old story. You don't have to keep connecting and relighting that old story didn't serve you, is never going to change, because that's already set in, you know, that is already in its entirety in the infinite possibilities. Emotions are running high, but they're telling me they're drawing me to the light on here. That's in the positives, okay, not the negatives. And a personal issue reaches a resolution. Again, we've got that Cancer star sign. So, you know, by July is Cancer. Again, don't quote me on timings, but You know, adjustments are required. So they're only saying about the looking for it. Okay, we're looking in the 3D. We're not. Okay, we're living physically in the 3D, but our thoughts are still where focused on where we want and who we are internally. Okay, let me just bring in one of these for you. Abundance and new beginnings. There you go. Getting everything you want, emotionally, financially, new beginnings. Okay, you're learning to come out of the cold to go into the sunny warm. Okay, so that's nice. I can see in your energy. I always know in people's energy when I'm doing a reading how close you are to, you know, when it's clicked. Okay, so I know that it has clicked for you. Even if it's not 100% clicked, it's a damn sight better than it was last year. Okay, look at you last year. You were still very much reactive instead of going in and creating what you want. Remember, creation is already done. You're selecting it, claiming it. Okay, doing a little scene or inner conversational scripting that implies you have it now. Okay, and then staying in that feeling of the wish fulfilled. You've already got it. Reminding yourself, I've already got it. It's already here. I've already have it. I am the version that already has it. I'm already in the reality where I already have it. Even though you're not physically touching it, it will be reflected back when you stay in that knowing and conviction in front of the reality mirror. It can be no other way. Right, I'm just going to put all these back in, and because there's quite a few. And yes, Sasha, exactly. Yes, Rashmas, we're not looking at the 3D. You're not going to find it in the 3D until you've changed within. And I know when I've changed, people say, well, how do you know if you shifted? Because when I think about the thing I want, I feel as if I've already got it. I'm talking in my head as if it's already happened. Okay, when I see that I still need to repeat affirmation, you know, repeat the news story, tell myself the news story, is when I'm thinking about it and I keep going back to the old. I might find myself arguing in my head with somebody or trying to justify myself or telling them how I wish they were behaving. Then that's all the old. Okay, so I really know when I've shifted on something and I know it's a done deal or work still need to be doing. Okay, because where my thoughts go when as soon as I think of it. You know, even for me as well, I haven't cried for anything that I've wanted for a long time because I've got to that point where I don't need to react. As soon as something pops up, literally I will, if I hear something I don't want to hear, or it's not fitting in with my new script in my new movie, I'm literally like, that never happened, or what the fuck are they talking about, or I'll say it all in my head, like I don't even know who they're talking about, or I don't know that person, they don't exist in my movie. But I'm just getting on with my day. I've really learned not to. I don't have anything that comes up that triggers me. Okay, because when in the past, when I found that if I start to cry, it's because I've become frustrated or impatient, or where is it, hurry up, I'm still not seeing it, I'm doing all this and I'm not seeing the results, I'm not physically experiencing it. And that was coming back from that longing. So yes, I've been through all my tears, don't get me wrong. I've been through my crying, my anger, my frustration, and fuck my life, and I'm going to give up and I don't want it. But really, the two things that have been the biggest game changer for me is learning about the parallel realities, knowing that everything already exists, knowing that all versions of people exist, knowing that what I focus on will grow. So I'm pretty good now at, nope, this is what I'm having. Because if there's a version of me that's got it, then goddamn, I am going to get it. I'm not going to deprive myself of having it if there's a version of me that's fucking having it. Okay, so I will stay in front of that reality mirror until I see it reflected back. Okay, so I don't waver anymore. That was my biggest thing. I was wavering, I was doubting, I was fearing, I was coming back looking for it, and all up and down. Now it's like literally like I have ordered something online, selected it, claiming it, paid for it, here you are, it's coming without a shadow of a doubt. Okay, and it's coming in a lot quicker now, whereas before I was keeping it away for so much longer, seeing it as separate to me, waiting for it. Have I been a good girl? Blah, 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 blah. So it really was that game changer for me. And again, affirmations are everything, every thought that you have is affirming something. Okay, it's literally the way you are saying things to yourself in your head. The only reason the only time I will repeat affirmations is if it's really something that is different for me. Okay, so say when you're not with a specific person and you're looking at being in separation and them not being with you, and you're still focused on no contact, ghosting, or hot and cold behavior, or not getting commitment. Okay, then writing my affirmations out to see myself as chosen, wanted, loved, worthy, good enough. Being in that reminder, of course, SP loves me and only me. Of course, he wants me and only me. He's missing me so much. Of course, he loves being in a committed relationship with me. It feels so good to be in a relationship where I'm loved and adored, and it's stable and healthy and harmonious, etc., etc. So that I will do, because it's so different to what I'm seeing in my 3D at the moment. So when it's totally different, I have to get new to the new script. Okay, so but remember, everything, even if you think I'm going to have a pizza for dinner, that's you affirming you're going to have pizza for dinner. Okay, everything is, so it's really about watching what you're telling yourself. Every time something pops into my head, I am monitoring it. Okay, literally every thought I'm having, and I'm finding I'm having less thoughts now. It's quite peaceful in my head. Whereas before it was up all over the fucking place. But yes, it is, that was the biggest game changer for me, those things. And yes, Reshma as well. Right, sorry. Right, Neela and Cece, you are next. So Neela, what's yours, my lovely? Okay, which pile for you as well? Oh, good, good, good. Sasha. Hello, Wendy Ann, my lovely. Night, Rashma, my lovely. Okay, so here he's telling me that things are favourable between you. Okay, that he feels that things are fine. Yes, you can, Mario, my lovely. Also telling you, please stop overthinking. It's not helping. Trust in what your heart feels and take a leap of faith. And we do have here surrender to the divine. Remember, it's already done. We're not waiting for anything. We've given it to ourselves. Okay, there is no separation. We're all connected. If you're still looking for it, if you're still wondering where it is or how it's going to happen or when it's going to happen, you're keeping it from you. You're causing the time delay. Okay, here again, letting those seeds grow. Okay, staying balanced in your thoughts and in your feelings as if you already have it now. Here, just reminding you that any sort of conflict within yourself, like if you're again having inner arguments with him or old thoughts that are not serving you, let them go. Okay, give your relationship a chance. Okay, working on it within. So overall good. Okay, overall, you know, him seeing things as being favorable, as within so without. You know, even on this justice card we've got the inner you and the outer you. Okay, so he's telling you, I'm the reflection of you. What you think about me is what I'm thinking. Okay, what you think I think about you is what I'm thinking. Okay, so that's the version you're going to get of them, whatever you're thinking about them. Just reminding you here not to be in that inner conflict within yourself, Neela. Okay, it's already done. Just everything I've just said, it's no different. Okay, giving that relationship a chance on the inside as if you're already in it. So again, he's telling you, please stop overthinking. It's not helping. We're not using our logic. Okay, you're going by your imagination here, your inner. Trust what your heart is feeling. The heart knows what it wants. Okay, even if you fucked it up for years, it's going to get you what you want. Okay, it doesn't matter what the third card is. It's how I'm giving you the reading. Remember, I don't do the traditional readings of the cards. It's telling you here to stay within and stay focused is the meaning that they're giving me through that one. Okay, having that playful energy. You're already together. You're already going on dates. You're already living together or having fun together. Okay, in your energy. Okay, allowing your inner to recapture romance. Allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So the overall message from that is that he is feeling the connection very strongly, which he has been for a long time. But now that you're actually dreaming it, you know, it's getting impressed into your subconscious and you're not fighting against it as much. Okay, there is still a little bit that you're fighting against, but it's nothing as drastic as it was before. So it's showing me that you're on the right track. You know, there's not much that needs to be tweaked within you either regarding him. Okay, and Cece, which pile for you, my lovely? Okay, Mario, thank you. Okay, the message from your SP is, we've got this one. If only I'd listened to what you said. This wake-up call has helped me to understand this. Okay. You may have been dwelling on, if only, has he forgotten it? Will he come in apologizing or whatever? Okay. He will anyway when he does come in. But he's definitely telling you here to keep believing. He still believes in this connection. So you keep doing it, okay? Fighting off any negative thoughts, okay? The lower energies there, like, what if this doesn't happen? Remember, swords are your thoughts as well. Look at you with the victory wreath and the clouds parting there. Because he's yours. He's telling you, I'm already yours. Okay, and this could be the one. Okay, so just... if you were having any thoughts like, will he be different this time? Will things last? Will things work? The odd little questions thoughts that do cross our mind. Okay, fight them off. Is already mine. Remember, you're writing the new script. You're only focusing on the version that you want. Okay, so many people think that they're changing that 3D version. You're not. You're totally dropping that one. Again, you're putting a different engine into the same car, but the engine capacity is different. Okay, it's going to go faster or be better, perform better. Okay, but the bodywork is still the same unless you had it sprayed or changed. Okay, but he's definitely seeing this. Look at they're drawing me to the victory wreaths around the heads. These are the victory over your thoughts and the victory in his thoughts as well, because he'll be in alignment with the new story you're telling yourself. So it's, again, you've for a long time now, you haven't had to worry about him. You could even not even think about him anymore. He's gonna come in. Okay, again, it's not looking at the time or seeing him as separate outside of you. He's already here. You're already feeling relaxed, and yeah, it's already done. Okay, so keep going. Okay, yeah, definitely. Let's look at the any work thing. I mean, I know it's a done deal. Okay, I've been seeing it for weeks and weeks and weeks, and it was the same for Jess Bess, who comes in here. For weeks I could see he wasn't happy where he was. He was constantly thinking about her. Well, we've had all that from yours. Okay, allow him to come in. Now you're feeling it really strong because you're getting into that where you're satisfied knowing it's a done deal and already yours. You're not still looking for it. Okay, so you're feeling more at peace and satisfied, and that's when you will see it reflected back. You just stay in the knowing that it's already done. He's not going to change his mind unless you start changing your mind and going back into old versions, old unwanted stories, which you've not been doing. Okay, it's just reminding you here that if you do, we fight them off. Okay, he's already yours. He's already here. Right, finance. Okay, the flip-flopping might be because of this energy, okay, where you're sort of, well, I've had something before, but that didn't work out, or, and then I had something else and that didn't work out. Now I've got something else and that didn't work out. Oh, and you're bringing me something else, but what if that doesn't work out? Okay, so a little bit of doubting energy is what they're saying here. Or what if it's too good to be true? Or what if it doesn't work out regarding the work side of things? Yeah, again, sort of scattered emotions here, and another cups card, but just see yourself as celebrating. Okay, somebody here, an inner conversation where somebody's celebrating and congratulating you on your success. or that you're an amazing employee, or your work is amazing, fantastic. Okay, see yourself celebrating what you want. Okay, you've already got it, my lovely. You're already successful. You're already rich. Yeah, bathing in that sunshine, pool of sunshine. Okay, having everything that you want, but bathing in that happiness, knowing that you're worthy and deserving of everything that you want. You know, I go around in the day just saying I get everything I want so that I can have everything I want to enjoy and experience. Like, everything always works out in my favor. Somehow, in some way, I always get what I want. Okay. I had that today where people complimented me. Yes, good. Basking in that energy, knowing that you are everything beautiful, irresistible, amazing, perfect. There you go. Yeah. And the magician in the mirror, reminding you that you're the magician and it will be reflected back in the mirror. You're the woman holding the coin. Emotional security and financial security. You're your own luck. Okay? Remember, what you want is already there. You know, going around as if you're feeling that pleasure of already experiencing it. How would you feel if you already had all the money in the bank that you wanted? How would you be feeling if you already were with your SP right now, or knew it was going to happen later today? Okay, staying in that feeling as often as you can, dominantly. We're going to have moments where we fall out of it, like it's saying here. Okay, but we can pick ourselves up and remind ourselves, no, I already have my loving relationship. I already have all the money I want, the work I want, I'm successful, etc., etc. So very good. Again, I can see, you know, your energy, especially around the work. Look at before when it was all very much caught up in your thoughts and that. Okay, just here with the cups is just the emotional side of it. Okay, feeling it. Remember, everything now, what you're thinking is real. So make sure your thoughts are in alignment with what you want. And if you find that they're going back to the unwanted, that's where you remind yourself of, no, I'm already the version of me that has X, Y, Z, or whatever. You know, even when I'm complimented on something, I'll say thank you to that person, but inside I am reaffirming, of course, because I'm everything beautiful, irresistible, I'm always loved, people love me, you know, spoil me, compliment me. So I'm reiterating it there and then on the spot. I'm not thinking, oh, I wonder what made them say that, or oh, I must be having a good day. You know, it's like, of course, because everything is a reflection. Okay, Mario, which part? Oh, you said 2, I think, didn't you? I am me as well. When it's your turn after Mario, I will need your SP's initials. So let me know in the chat. I am me. Okay. I've just got Mario's to do. Mario, are you here, my lovely? Let me go back to what you said. You wanted the pile 2. Right, Mario, okay. Again, battling those thoughts. Okay, so it may be that you've been very good on your thoughts, okay, or that they're reminding you to keep a check on what you're thinking. Everything I've said already applies to everybody. Your thoughts are living in, you know, things in motion, energy. Again, I feel that you are more in control than perhaps you think you are. I feel this is energy that you already are like this more than you actually think you are, rather than them saying, you know, come on, Mario, you need to be on top of your game here. I feel that you already are. Especially in this month as well. I'm being drawn to the to April. I just get that real sense of defiance from you, Mario. Like, you know, no, I'm not having it. You know, you're not being walked over. You're not taking no for an answer. It's my way or the highway. Okay. Here as well, but I want to say things changing here. This isn't normally how I would be given a message on this card, but with the family here, it's like, you know, don't start judging again, but I just feel that there's real changes coming in here. Yeah, feeling, you know, something's going to change this month here. In a good way. So don't start to get over that. I had to stand my ground with her in communication with my kids. Yeah. Well, things will shift. I do feel that things are going to shift there as well. So don't start getting all, you know, oh, I shouldn't have said that, or I shouldn't have done that. No. Okay, remember, if there's a version of me with my kids and a happy family, then I'm staying in front of this reality mirror until I see it reflected back, and I'm not wavering. Okay, I'm not focusing on that. I'm the 3D, you know, obviously you're setting boundaries, but we don't have to dwell on it. Okay, I've said my piece in the 3D, but internally I'm not focusing on that. I'm focusing on me being Mario, who's already got my kids with me and her with me. Okay, if you're still wanting her. Remember, there's still a version of you that's going to have her, whether you decide you don't want to or not. All realities exist. Yeah, don't yeah, I really feel that this is where here, where it was saying you're really standing in your ground, you know, stand in your ground. Don't start to go into where you might have done before. Oh, but what if she chastises me and means that I don't, you know, she's going to punish me in some way. She's going to retaliate and give it back to me. You've got to stop seeing her as that version. Okay, that's got to go. So don't start going back into that. Okay, because you're reigniting that. Okay, it's going to keep playing out. So stay in the conviction that no, I'm already with, you know, again, we're not changing that anything in the 3D. That script has already been written. It's playing out. We're not going to keep reacting to it. Yes, you've set boundaries in it, but you're still tapping in and tuning into where you're already a family. Okay, you've already got it. We're not looking for it. You've already got it. The 3D is just a reflection. It will reflect back what you've changed within. A lot of people are trying to, you know, you're still trying to change something, but you haven't changed and wondering why it's not happened because you keep going back into old stories. Okay, you've wavered. So it is being truthful. It's reflecting back where your main beliefs are. But this is really telling me, no, you really are not taking any more crap. Okay, and don't start to waver on it again. You know, it doesn't matter what hissy fit she throws in the 3D or what she throws at you. That's because of the old version of her that you've kept in place for so long. And they're saying even if, you know, she does start to react in an, you know, an old way and you're expecting it, override it. Okay, come back to battle those thoughts off. Be in control of those thoughts, you know, whatever. Okay, I'm not focusing on that version or that giving it any energy. I am focusing on the version that loves me, respects me, you know, thinks the world of me, loves being in a committed relationship with me. You know, I feel so chosen and wanted, so happy that I'm got my family with me. Okay, yeah, don't start to struggle and make it a battle again here. I'm going to send you 3 videos, Mario, okay? Because I think that they will really help you as well. In the energy that you're in, I think it will reinforce that and keep you going. Yeah, we're not seeing, look at this. Okay, walk away from, remember, the heart is what you desire. The swords are your thoughts, the thoughts that you're having. Turn your back on it. Okay, turn your back on the emotions and the thoughts that are not serving you because it's stopping you getting what you want. You're welcome, my lovely. Yeah, we're not feeling like the poor relation here. We're not feeling shut out in the cold in our own movie. We're the leading person in our movie. Okay, and we're deciding what characters we're having in it and how they're showing up and what they're doing in it. Okay, remember, she is not, you are. Yeah, you know, we're not clashing heads anymore. We're going into a new cycle, into the new script. You know, you're writing the new script here, reading the new script. Yeah, all the, you know, where your emotions are overflowing with love and joy. Okay, having a wonderful time, wonderful life. Yeah, not focusing on what's spilt. We're not crying over spilt milk. We're turning around, building the bridge back to the loving feelings, loving energy, loving emotions here. Yeah, and again, you know, swords are thoughts. So we're not going to be pinning ourselves down, feeling let down, disappointed, or trapped in our own thoughts. Okay, going round in circles with previous thoughts. Really stay in this energy, okay, because you will see changes. I feel that this then is going to be, with what's followed here, is still some shifting of energy and focus. Those videos will help. But also, you've set your boundaries, stick to them. But remember, it's not how we react. It's, you know, going within and changing the story here as well. So don't waver, okay? When I've asked about her to you, it says, I turn my back on you and what we had. I regret leaving you. I am a complete fool. Okay, so remember, there is a version of her that feels that way. May not be the 3D version, but we're not interested. We can't change that version. Again, that model is already there and it will continue to exist. You're just dropping that one and selecting. You're not giving it energy anymore. You're selecting the version you do want, but those videos will help you understand that. Let me get this. Again, worth waiting for and past life relationship. You know, you've known each other before. You've got children together. There was a love that was there before. Okay, don't get caught up necessarily in a past life relationship and you've got karma and all that from it as well. Look, it's worth waiting before, because it already exists. Like I say, the thing that's been the biggest game changer for me is that if all realities already exist and all versions of people, then I'm selecting the version of the person that I want to show up and treat me that way. I'm not entertaining any other version internally until I see it reflected back. And also, if there's a version of me that's got what I want, then I am staying in front of that reality mirror in the knowing and the conviction, and my thoughts only aligned with I am that version who already has it. Okay, so that's basically what that is telling you there. Okay, let's come to a couple of these. Yeah, getting grounded. Okay, base chakra, getting grounded, getting centered in that sort of confidence, positivity, knowingness. Yeah, but sending out that loving energy. Okay, we're not playing games. We're not doing tit for tat. We're not going into any old energy. We are just focusing on what we want as if we already have it. Yeah, you know, valuing yourself as well, but seeing everything that you want as being there already. Yeah, she is thinking about you, but don't start to overthink things, okay? Don't start to overthink things. Here you are, victory and success, and the door to personal happiness opening up here. So it is still there. Of course it is. Okay, even if you decided, no, I don't want that anymore, I want something else, that's still going to exist. You can still tap in and tune into it, okay? So I will send you those videos, definitely, because I think that they will be... Because I feel from this energy, you're further along now. Sometimes we need to hear it and, it, you know, it will suddenly click. And I feel that these videos will make it suddenly click for you to fine tune going back into old again and keeping it away from you. Okay, I am me. What is the initial of your SP and which pile do you want? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? My lovely. Lovely. Thank you. Neela, are you still there, my lovely? Because I haven't seen you put anything in as a moderator. So, I'm just going to drop some stuff into the chat because I don't think any of my moderators are in. Yes, I have Skirt. Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, but Skirt. Yes, I have. Thank you. Didn't want to make a hash of it. Okay. That was Mario's. Done that one. Right, IME. Let's do yours. And you said pile 1 and initial A. Pile 1 and initial A. Skirt, you're after this reading. This is IME. IME, are you still there, my lovely? Are you in contact with this person or no contact? Because I've got them revealing something here. Or wanting to. Okay. just really reminding you, I think the biggest thing that they're drawing me to is this, okay, fear and beauty. So we're not going to let our fears see you cowering here because of fearful or doubtful or insecurities, okay? We're not going to be caged by them because we know that we're the prize. We know that we're beautiful, we're irresistible, okay? We are number one, etc., etc., okay? We are loved, adored, cherished, spoilt, complimented, okay, respected, valued, appreciated. People think the world of me, will do anything for me. They're my mantras, okay, what I remind myself every day. Because what they're saying to you here in his energy is either he's wanting to reveal something to you and tell you something here because he does think the world of you, okay, and you know there is a connection very much between you, but also that there's something going on in his personal life where things are sort of not going very well, which is good for you, okay, because it's sort of things need to fall down in their life to bring them forward to you as well. But Spirit here is reminding you to again hold yourself in high honor, okay, valuing yourself, loving yourself, appreciating yourself. You don't need to be validated and approved by anybody else because you love yourself, you validate yourself, and you approve of yourself. Okay, you're respecting and honoring yourself. How you show up in the world is how others will see you. Having fun, okay, not seeing it as in the distance. It's already here. You're already on the inside going through what you want. Okay, the scenes when you think about him, you're seeing yourself as already together, or that he's taking you out on dates or whatever. When again, remember, time is an illusion, separation is an illusion. We're all that. Everybody is not separate from us. It's how we are thinking about them or what we're expecting or assuming. Okay, seeing yourself in that loving relationship, because you will be in that loving relationship if you see yourself as already in it. Okay, and again, your love life ascending to a higher level of commitments. Okay, so with these, the beauty and the high honor, you know, I am worthy and deserving of everything I want. I am worthy and deserving of having a happy, loving, romantic, committed relationship with my SP. Okay, I am happy, whole, and complete within myself. I'm emotionally secure, financially secure, everything beautiful, irresistible, amazing, perfect. Okay, I am the prize, number one, the number one priority, always chosen. So things to remind you of who you are and how you want to be treated by others. When you think of him, oh my God, he's so in love with me and only me. You know, he can't stop thinking about me all the time. Sometimes it's even obsessively. You know, I'm all he thinks about. I'm the only one he wants to be with. I'm the love of his life. Of course he wants to be in a loving, committed relationship with me. And you stay in that within until you see the change outside of you reflected back. Okay, because you can have it. Remember, there's already a reality where the two of you are together. There's also a reality with what you're going through now. There's one where you've never met him, one where you're with somebody else. Okay, but the two of you can be together. You just have to focus on it as if you already have it. If you keep seeing it as one day or eventually or hopefully, it's going to keep it away from you. It's going to take longer for it to come in. We don't want it to be longer. We want it now or sooner rather than later. Okay, so for him, he does think the world of you, does have feelings for you, wants to really tell you how he feels. But you've got to allow that version to come through by imagining him telling you what you want to hear. Okay? How would you be feeling if he was telling you what you want to hear? What would you be seeing? What would you be doing? How would you be feeling? How would you be acting? How would he be acting? Okay? So start to bring it in, because I feel that you're in that, well, hopefully one day something might happen, and it's keeping it away from you when you can have something really nice sooner rather than later. You're welcome, my lovely. Yeah, just get back on track. Skirt. Okay. You and R. And which pile do you want skirt as well? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, KP and Iman. I've got KP. I've got skirt that I'm about to do. KP and then Iman. 4. Okay. Okay. What he wants to say to you here is, I'm only attracted to you and it's my wish to settle down. Okay, may not have a family because you may be past family age, or you may not want a family. Don't take it literally. Okay, the main thing is, I want to be with you. Okay, you're the only person I want to be with. Now, his higher self is reminding you here that you're the one with the destiny in your hands. Okay, you're rolling the dice to your future. And this energy is keeping away what you want. Okay, again, what you're desiring is, your thoughts are coming in that's stopping you getting what you want. So here is lining up with what it's saying here. Focus within. Okay, look at how they both got their eyes closed. They're both focusing in their minds on what they do want, as if they already have it. Okay, taking that leap of faith. What I want is already mine. There's already a version of you two together. Okay, so they're saying, if you are holding on to any, either that he's lying, or he's been untruthful to me, or I can't trust him, or you're lying to yourself because of the negative thoughts that you're having, you have to see it as a new version, new love. Okay, we're not changing that version in the 3D. We're dropping that version and we are selecting the version that we're only going to entertain within. Okay, where he's telling you how he loves you and what he feels about you. Okay, that will bring your reconciliation in, the romance that you want, the relationship that you want. Okay, and we have Lucky's on your side. So it's really telling me here that, you know, of course he wants to be with you. Even if you didn't want to be with him, there's still a version of you two together. That's never going to change. Okay, how you get to that reality is by tapping in and tuning into it as if you have it now. Okay, but with this energy, it's telling you that you're not in that alignment with it. So focus within, see it already having, you know, you're seeing the version of him how you want him to show up in your movie, showering you with love and affection, wanting to be in a committed relationship with you, loving you, spoiling you, cherishing you, doting on you, thinking the world of you, giving you everything that you want. Okay, so start to see it as a new version of him, new love. Okay, your ideal version. Somebody was saying to me earlier when I was talking to them earlier today, you know, I can't see him ever changing. No, you're not changing that version. You're seeing him as a totally different version. All versions of people exist. All outcomes already exist. So if you see him expressing his love to you, yes, Jess, they are, my lovely, then you will get that reconciliation. It can be no other way. Okay, but you need to focus within and take that leap of faith. The how and the when is not your job. But the attraction, you know, he only wants to be with you, my lovely. I'm head over heels in love with you. The thought of our bodies entwined drives me crazy. Okay, he wants to be with you, but you're focusing on an unwanted version that's not serving you. It's not going to change. You have to drop that version. Okay, KP, what's your question, my lovely, and which part do you want? Then it's Seaman. And then Jess. Yep, I've got yours, Jess, my lovely. I've got KP, then Iman, then you, Jess. Right, KP, this is yours, my lovely. Okay, I'm going to give you what I'm getting because I'm getting two totally different things with this. One is that I do feel around your SP's energy that he's going through this tower moment, okay? Um, which I think I've had before in your reading as well, that something was falling down around him where, you know, he's having that realization. But also I can't help but there's something with your son and your ex, maybe something that's been said that may have triggered you a little bit here. But again, just fight those thoughts off, okay? Don't start judging. Just again, we don't have to go back to the old. We don't have to feeding. We don't, you know, give it a different meaning or whatever. Okay, I don't know what the fuck he's on about, or he's talking about somebody else or whatever. Okay, to override this here. But again, coming back to your SP wanting to speak to you here. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a stalemate situation, a clash between your ex and your son there on that. So, again, you know, change the meaning. Oh, they always get on together, or you know what, he doesn't want anything to do with this. Whatever you want to say, it's your story. Remember that, okay? Just don't, but don't buy into it. We're not reacting to it. We're not going to fester on it, okay? We're just going to fight those thoughts off there. Hello, Addison, my lovely. Okay, stay optimistic about, you know, what you want, the future that you do want, as if you have it now. Don't get trapped again in thoughts. Okay, make sure that you're fighting them off. Again, just put in the work in, really. Okay, you know, repeating the new story. Okay, working on repeating the new story internally. Yeah, but at the end of the day, he's in your reality, so you can change, you can override it and change it. Okay, just, you know, they get on so well, or he's accepting that his dad's moved on, or whatever is the issue, just change it and you see it as being resolved. Okay. Yeah, again for you as well, you're the magic wand, it's in your hands, feeling more secure, feeling more satisfied, feeling more contented, I feel, overall as well. So that's lining up with the, you know, the work that you're putting in, the affirmations, how you're seeing the new story here as well. Let's bring in these. Please stop overthinking. It's not helping. Trust in what your heart feels. Take a leap of faith. Just in case you are still dwelling in the how and the when. Okay, we're not going to do that. I feel you with me when I close my eyes. You're all I think about. Okay, you're all I think about. I miss you more than you'll ever know. I just long to be with you. I want to come back. Okay, on those. The chemistry is still very much there. Still the strong magnetic attraction. Neela again, I don't see the point, to be honest, because it's the same for anybody. It's all the same. So I wouldn't waste your money on having that kind of reading. Main female. Okay, again, that's wavering. Spirit is saying that's wavering. Okay, so you know that Virgo is yours. So why are you even contemplating anybody else or even giving it energy? Okay, yeah, you can have fun, but why keep giving it energy and then feeling disappointed? Who cares? I had a fun evening. So what? It's not even the person I want. Okay, right. Sorry, I'm going to have to move back on with Kerry. Yeah. So again, remembering KP that you're the main female here. You're the main one that he wants as well. Yeah. Again, I feel this is things ending for where he is. I'm being drawn to his energy, not yours. Okay. Things ending there to come into your energy again. Yeah, just keep feeding yourself, nourishing yourself, feeding yourself what you want to be hearing, what you feel like as if you already had it. Okay. But again, good energy shift here. You're still on track. Definitely. And I'm feeling that things are really changing around him still. Okay. Nothing's got better. It's not like couple of weeks gone by and it's all hunky-dory, whereas it's still gone to shit. Okay, so again, remaining on your throne. Okay, and again, it's worth waiting for because it will come in. You will see it reflected back to you. Good. I'll send you the 3 that I'm going to send to Mario as well, because I think you're at that point where you've shifted enough to understand them and be the last tweak, if you get what I mean. But you're doing well, my lovely, and I do feel that his energy is definitely changing. Right, Iman, my lovely, which deck do you want for these? What have we got? 3, 6, 9. Okay, I'm going to have to try and do 3 on each person I've got Iman and Jess. And you want deck 2. Okay. So, sorry, Iman, who was the first one we were looking at? E. E. Energy on E. Any advice regarding E? Is E male? Got them as a male coming out here. Doesn't matter if they're not, because I was just given something else. All right, you might not be in the chat. Okay. Sorry, is E a male? K is male, R and E female. Okay. Then with E, if she's female, the other thing I was getting through is that she is dominated by male energy. Okay, I mean, not within herself. I mean, sometimes she doesn't have the confidence because of what's going on, what's happened with men, either men superiors or other work colleagues. You know, it's a bit like your energy of when you were back in the energy of others are over me, others are better than me, men always get this, that sort of energy is keeping her very guarded. Okay. So she doesn't open up very much. She keeps a lot to herself. And the advice is see her as giving you, you know, being open, being positive, being strong and confident. Okay. That's the feeling I'm getting from her. She just seems a bit closed off because of her own thoughts within herself, that she doesn't seem to have that confidence or positivity. So see her as having that. Okay. Let's come to the next person, who was R. And you said R is female as well. R. Okay, there's now with R. Yeah, she's not avoiding you. She's just, you know, sort of engaging, but doesn't open up very much here. So it's not about me, it's her. Yes, exactly. You know how you've been, where you want to do things, you want to say things, but you don't, you clam up. Okay, you clammed up, you're not as bad, you know, you've moved on from that now. But you know, it's not as prominent as it was before, where you thought that everybody was against you. It's that real insecurities within herself. With the other female here, I'm getting them, you know, either she struggles with things or she's struggling with things, or you seem like it's a struggle with her, you know, like a bit of a power struggle with her. It's different energy. This energy is very sort of downtrodden, insecure, very closed off, but not don't take it personally. So see them as very outgoing, very positive, very engaging, engages, opens up, always full of ideas or whatever here. Let's carry on with, who were we doing? R was K, sorry. No, the other one. Yeah, R seems to be a power struggle with her. So R. Yeah, again, look at you at loggerheads here. Okay, even if it's not verbally, it's still like that energy is clashing here, and it's causing that miserable situation. But again, because you're focusing on that, we don't focus on it. We turn around and give loving energy to it. So let's look at the advice here. Again, getting more grounded, getting centered here with this one, even where you're saying, I don't know what her intentions are. She does not have any intentions until you give her intentions. So what do you want her intentions to be? Okay, that's why they're saying get grounded, get centered again, Iman. Okay, remember, no one has free will in your reality. Okay, she's not better than you. You're better than her. Okay, how do you want her to be? Okay, so instead of I feel like she's trying to overstep me. No, she's, you know, can see that I am more suitable, or I'm the born leader, or whatever you want to tell yourself. Remember, all realities exist, all versions exist. If you keep her in place, yeah, envy. She's envious of you. Okay? So she's envious of you. We don't want that, because it will continue to be a struggle. She's not envious of you. You have to change that to, she's so supportive. She admires me. Okay, she admires me because I'm so good at my job. I'm the best at what I do. She wants to learn from me. She wants to be me. Whatever you want to tell yourself, okay? But definitely getting out of that energy. Remember, I don't see anything because you can change it overnight. Okay, what I do see is that if you continue thinking that there's a struggle and a power struggle, then you're going to continue to see it. Okay, drop it. The advice is to get grounded so that you're not getting that behavior from her. You're not going to keep seeing that from her. Okay? Remember, Iman, everyone is you pushed out. Nobody is rocking up in your personal reality doing what the hell they choose. They are turning up based on your thoughts about them in particular, or people like them, or people in that position, work colleagues or whatever. Okay, you're going back to 3D again. Yeah, but what do I see? What's she going to do next? No, what do you want her to do next? You're changing it now. Okay, drop the old story. You're not going to see her as this version anymore. This is telling you how it's currently in. You're going to change that. Why would you want this? Why would you want this other person? This other person, just see her as being confident and more secure, because it's not personal at all. It's just she's a timid little mouse, okay, who's been downtrodden by men, very powerful, strong men around her at work and at home, I feel. This one is envious of you because you're better than her. Okay, so some people don't like that. So we don't want to hold her in your movie as being somebody who's opposing you all the time, that you're having to fight against, having a power struggle with. No, she admires you. She loves working with you. She thinks the world of me. She'll do anything for me. Change the story. and K. I will answer that in a moment. Let me just finish with your manager's energy. With your manager, I don't see a problem at all there. Okay, I've got that he sees you as confident, caring, the world, you know, seeing you as good, perfect. I don't see a problem there at all. Even here, you know, can talk to you, can engage with you, you know, it's a good energy there with your manager. Nothing there. So with this one, you're just assuming that. You're looking at her thinking, well, she's younger than me. She's got a better position than me. Okay, just because you're seeing that, she could be envious of you for a number of reasons. You're older, you're wiser, you've been there longer. Lots of people admire you. Okay, I know you don't seem to think that people do, but people do. Okay, you're the one that puts yourself down most of the time. Doesn't mean that others don't think that way. Okay, when you're envious, it's because somebody else has got something that you want, or you wish you were like them. So in a way, you're a bit envious of her because she's younger than you and has got a better position than you. So it's causing that sort of struggle as well. Just change the story. Okay, change the story. That's all you have to do. Or you can continue feeding this story the energy and it won't change. Okay? We never know what people's lives are like. Okay, but there's definitely here. Let's pull another one on here. Let's pull another 2 for this other one. Yeah, because she's seeing you as, I think this is a little bit both ways. You know, you're seeing her as the young and with the better position, but she's seeing you as older and more established there, more even knowledgeable. So I think it's a little bit of both. That's why it's that power struggle. Your energies are biffing against each other here, where you take your power back and change the story. Yeah, that's again that conflict here again, you know, externally but also internally, how you're thinking about her, you know, the things that when you think about her, what are you thinking in your head? You know, what's her fucking problem? You know, it always seems to be a struggle. Oh, I hate going into work because she's going to be there and it's always a fucking struggle with her. So in your head, okay, you're having that inner conflict with her, inner talk. Okay, so change the talk. Change the talk, yeah, to what you do want. You're the magician. Change the story. Okay. You know, and you can do it from tomorrow. Okay, now, from now even, you literally write what version, as if you were writing out the character, okay, regarding her. Regarding the first one, the timid one, you know, she is, again, you know, she's confident, she's positive, she's whatever you want her to be. But also, with that one, you know, how do you want, what is your perfect outcome? Select it, claim it, do a little scene or write about it as if that's how she is, and then only see her as that version going forward. Okay, and you'll know when you start to think of her and you're going into that old, you know, she's a bitch sort of cycle, then that's where you say, nope, I'm only entertaining this version. Okay, the one who is however you want her to be. We think it takes weeks. It can literally be days or hours. You just literally change the story and don't engage in the old. You don't give the old version that you don't want any more energy. Okay, Jess, which deck do you want, my lovely? I think it was Jess next, wasn't it? Yes. Deck 1. Hello, Nini, my lovely. Okay, Jess, I'm getting here a lot of sexual energy here on his side. Okay, feeling more confident, more secure with you and wanting to see you here. Has he said about meeting up or seeing each other? Yeah, wanting to work on things here as well. And again, you know, seeing how beautiful he hasn't, we haven't talked in a few days. No, he will come back in. Again, you know, we're not looking at 3D. You know, things still not you know, even if you haven't talked for a few days, then it can be because he's going through there and tying things up. You're staying within that. You're already, of course, he loves me and only me. I'm all he wants. I'm all he's ever wanted, etc., etc. I am. It feels so good to be in that loving relationship, etc. Because he's getting that wanting to see you here. Let's bring in this before I move on. Yeah, look at that. Exactly. I'm going to be contacting you soon as I've got something to say that may surprise you. Okay, so I really feel that he's dealing with things where he is, but strong energy here of wanting to see you here. I want to see you. I want to meet up and see you in person. That energy there. Definitely. Yeah, going through that separation and arguments with where he is. Okay, sorting that out. Yeah, that's just clarifying what the energy was, that, he's sorting out shit there. There's nothing there. It's cold. There's just arguments. There's no going back. Okay, there's no going back. Yeah, looking at the new path to take here. Again, because of the work you've been putting in. Okay, so keep repeating the new story. Again, don't start to go into, oh, will I get what I want? You already have it here. Yes, romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring, and calling in your soulmate, doing your affirmations, your visuals there, definitely. Yeah, knowing that you're worthy and deserving of everything you want, but him seeing as you like this as well, you're everything here. Again, coming in unexpected ways. Yeah, just sit there knowing. When you're older and you're wiser, you know certain things, don't you? So it's sort of referring to that. Just sit there knowing. It's a done deal. Yeah, keep believing. Keep imagining you together. And there we go. Marriage and lovers. Beautiful. Okay. So definitely on the right track still, my lovely. Definitely, definitely. Beautiful. Well done. So proud of you, my lovely. Okay, everybody. Thank you so much. And I will more than likely be on tomorrow as well, if anybody needs me then. keep an eye out. And thank you, Addison. Thank you to all of you who had readings. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'll catch up with you again soon. Thank you, Neela, as well, for moderating earlier. Thank you all. Love and light.